The Big Fight, sponsored by 666bet.com.
This is James Elder for IFL TV in association with Matt Jim Marvay and 666bet. I'm at the press conference today for Martin Murray vs Gennady Golovkin, live on Channel 5 on February the 21st. With me, I've got Chief Executive of Hennessy Sports, Mick Hennessy. What's happening, Mick?
It's all happening, James.
Good day,
good day. Yeah, for sure. Good day for British boxing, really.
Yeah.
I'm delighted, really. We're taking a super fight, and we're bringing it to the masses. We're going out. We're looking to go out in front of a big audience on terrestrial TV, and that's the way it should be. As I said up there, casual sports fans. I mean, we all know that die-hard boxing fans are going to watch. If there's good boxing on, they're going to watch it. But we need to transcend this sport, and we need to reach the casual sports fans and non-sport fans, really. And we're going to do it with this fight because they're often, as I said, casual sports fans. They're often deprived of top fights and elite fighters because probably 99 times out of 100 they're either on pay-per-view at that level or they're on subscription. So to bring this to a terrestrial audience on Channel 5. I couldn't be happier. I'm really pleased. It's what people have been crying out for, really.
Full credit to yourself and Hennessy Sports for doing this, because obviously Gennady Golovkin's had a few visa problems. We didn't even think he was going to be able to get in the country today, but you've persevered, you've managed to pull it all together, and to get him here today to be in front of him and get the head-to-head is a fantastic achievement.
It is. I'm delighted it's just gone ahead, really, because the problems were, they were through no fault of Gennady Golovkin and his team. He applied for it. They paid, extra money to expedite it quickly, and it actually, after being rubber stamped, it went missing en route to Gennady Golovkin and his team. So there was nothing they could do about that. His visa went missing, as well as his passport, because he sent his passport off to do it. So that was it, really. They had flights booked for the first press conference, and they was as frustrated as we were. But we had to get it done, and thankfully they turned up, and here we are today.
We spoke a little bit about viewing figures on Channel 5 so far for sporting events. Do you think this could exceed some of the events that you've had already on Channel 5? I
do, yeah. I mean, I did, a major world title fight in Froch versus Pascal for the WBC super middleweight title in December 2008 on ITV, and that done 2.9 million viewers.
That's incredible. Last
one we done with Tyson Fury and Chisora, they've done 3.2 million. It beat the ITV viewing figures.
Was that from all the Harrison's reign?
No, I'm saying I done the ITV fight with Carl Froch and Jean Pascal, and they got 2.9 on ITV. But on Channel 5, Tyson Fury versus Chisora beat them viewing figures and got 3.2 million. So I honestly believe that with the right promotion, with the right backing, I think we're going to exceed 4 million viewers. I'd be delighted if we went over 5. It would be it would bring boxing back to mainstream TV in a big way, with a big bang.
Golovkin seems just so calm, so chilled out. He's one of the pound for pound greatest fighters around at the moment, and he's just taking everything in his stride. He's just so calm, isn't he?
He's a phenomenon, isn't he?
Definitely got star attributes about him.
He's a phenomenon. Listen, we all love watching him. He brings brilliant excitement to the table, ferocious power, commitment, and all this he brings with a baby face. We all love watching him. We all enjoy watching him. He's a great fighter, but I really do believe he's got his hardest test to date in Martin Murray, because Martin Murray's a big super middleweight, huge super middleweight. He's got a great defence. He sits in his unit nice and tight. He covers up well. He dips. He rolls. He's got a tremendous defence, and let's face it, he really does perform on the big stage.
He really does.
Like when he went out to Argentina, and did what he did. He rises to the occasion. I think sometimes when he's just in, run-of-the-mill fights, you won't see the best of him. But you put him on a big platform with a great fighter, and he definitely does rise to the occasion. So I think this is a hell of a fight, and don't underestimate Martin Murray.
Well, Golovkin said with his own words he thinks Martin's a step up from some of the fighters he's fought. So, again, it lights the fuse for a fantastic fight, doesn't it, on terrestrial TV?
It does. He's a smart man, isn't he? He's a, he's a smart fighter and he's a smart man, and he knows that, he's going to prepare meticulously for Martin Murray because he knows he brings a hell of a lot to the table.
Yeah.
He knows he's huge at the weight. He knows, he knows that he rises to the occasion in big fights, and he's a smart fighter as well. So, this, this has got the ingredients for a brilliant fight, and I can't wait for everyone to see it.
Now, I saw you in Tyson Fury's dressing room on Saturday after the Fury-Chisora fight. You slipped off like a lightning bolt before we got to have a little chat. So
it was about 4 in the morning, James.
It was pretty late. I'll give you that, it was pretty late. What was your thoughts on that fight now, having time to assess it?
I'm absolutely, I'm so pleased with Tyson. He's, what a man he is, what a warrior he is. He was maximum 60% of himself going into that fight, and everyone had to make a call on it. And being the warrior he is, he not only did he turn up, he turned up and done a serious job like that against a world-class fighter. And it was, I mean, listen, it weren't nothing to do with Chisora that night. He just ran out of ideas. As soon as he turned southpaw, he had, he couldn't deal with him in any way, shape or form.
Vladimir Klitschko, Tyson Fury, can it happen in your opinion?
Definitely can happen. Definitely, it's the biggest fight on the planet, isn't it? No question. So it's got to happen. We've wanted it for a long time now. I'm sure Vladimir and Team Klitschko will be looking at this now and thinking, yes, this is as big as it gets. We're going to have to go for it. So, we want to make the fight happen. Definitely. For me, the public need to get behind Tyson, because Tyson is the only fighter on the planet right now who could dethrone Vladimir Klitschko and do it in style. He can definitely do it. I've believed that since day one, since 2008 when he turned pro with me, and I believe it even more now because he's just, since he's been training with Peter, he's just come on and on and on, and his conditioning is getting better and better, and his boxing knowledge is getting better and better, and he's just, he's matured into a great fighter. And for him to be able to do that, turn southpaw against the WBO #1 and European champion, world-class fighter in Derek Chisora, turn southpaw and did what he done, you've got to be a phenomenal talent to do that, and he is.
All right, Mick Hennessy, thank you for giving me a bit of time today. I appreciate you not slipping off, and I'll catch you real soon.
Cheers, James.
Cheers, mate.